we have 4 spear levy, or 3 spear levy actually. Then we have 4 wolf warriors and 4 berserkers. So this is a rush hybrid that banks on the ability to kill infantry quickly and get its charges, basically.
Don't forget the Noble Riders general with
Yes,
a single
we have,
experience chevron.
We have an upgraded Noble Rider general, and he is Ariovistus, of course. So if fast charge hits and pride hits at an opportune moment, Tylis is dead.
Right, and for Armenian King, he has a commander general, which gives him the rally and raise banner abilities. Pretty crucial against a Suebi rush fear build. He's also brought 4 Levy Freemen up in front, obviously going to use them as meat shields. He's brought 4 Thracian warriors and 3 Gallo-Thracian infantry. No, he's brought 3 Celtic warriors as his second line, a couple of Gallo-Thracians, and a main line of 4 Oathsworn with 3 raiding horsemen. Very deadly army from Armenian King for sure.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But if the Wolf Warriors hit these Oathsworn, GG.
But that's the thing, it's going to be very tough for them to hit the Oathsworn when they're all the way behind.
They are going to hit Levy Freeman or Celtic Warriors, then the Oathsworn are going to slaughter them.
Yeah. This is...
Unless the Armenian King has a stroke and dies at the keyboard. I think this game is his.
Even then, since the army is deployed in such a way, they still have to go through like 3 units.
Tylis has. If you look at the balance of power as well, that is not a huge indication of anything for sure.
Yeah.
But the problem is that usually when you see a balance of power like this, you will have cataphracts, you will have elephants.
Exactly, and that's not the case here.
Yeah, that is not the case at all. Yeah, I mean the berserkers and the wolf warriors are going to get blocked, and GG.
I have the feeling, just looking at this Suebi build from Prussian Prince, he didn't really know what to do, because like a clear indication of that is putting an experience chevron on your noble riders. Like that's a huge amount of money being spent for basically nothing. So yeah, I just get.
What was even, I mean, you know that you don't have a cavalry threat from Tylis. So why not just bring the club levy instead of the spear levy? They will still be able to throw their javelins at raiding horse, but they will murder levy freemen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. He could have easily brought them.
Yep. And even against Celtic warriors, if they manage to flank or attack Celtic warriors that are already engaged, they're going to do really well against them.
I think maybe the horse runners could maybe play a pretty decent role, but again, the Oathsworn general is the only reason they could play a role, or the only way they could play a proper role is if they can get a gen snipe, and the Oathsworn general is so far away from the rest of the army that it's going to be pretty impossible for him to get a proper shot, a proper volley off.
Yeah, absolutely. So in this instance, I would much rather have liked to see Kimby bowwomen than the horse runners because of the range.
And of course, with Tylis, no Tylis player is ever really going to bring he's never going to bring any slingers or anything. So
no.
Yeah, that's Kimberly Bowman definitely could have played a pretty big part in this army.
Absolutely.
But all tactics really get thrown out of the window if the Ariovistus charge hits properly. So I mean that still could be pretty interesting. It's just that Armenian King's setup is so efficiently designed to counter the Ariovistus charge that it's going to be pretty hard for Prussian Prince to pull it off.
Armenian King can just stop his levy freemen, use those as a meat shield, pull back the rest of his army. Ariovistus is wasted.
Yeah.
The berserkers are going to lose a lot of men from just javelins, from the levy freemen's javelins. And we are underway.
Yes. I don't think Prussian Prince was ready. I don't know. No, both of them are ready. Prussian Prince ready. Both of them are ready. Cool.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, good luck to Prussian Prince.
Yes. The raiding horse are moving up on the flanks for Armenian King, but he has to be careful with them because he could exhaust them really, really quickly here.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Prussian Prince is taking his time. I thought he'd be a lot more aggressive with his scout riders. He's keeping them all the way at the back. Maybe to try and get a gen snipe. Use these units as mobile. Actually, horse skirmishers would have done a much better role, but obviously Suebi don't have access to them. But 41 missile damage javelins would be perfect for that role.
Yeah, it would. But if Armenian King, he's going to be able to get some nice shots on these wolf warriors and the berserkers. They don't like that at all.
Again, the lack of range. The lack of range for Suebi is really going to come into play, because if he had Kimberly bows, he wouldn't have to deal with all of this.
Yep. The Wolf Warriors already lost 2 men.
Yep.
Ton of hit point damage to them. The Spear Levy is going to move up, but it's just a bit too slow. The Wolf Warriors have already lost 10, 11 men.
Wow.
Devastating.
They've already lost almost 20. Yeah, they've almost lost 20.
Wow. Yeah, 18 men. So this slow advance is not going to go well for the Prussian Prince unless he's able to sort of trap. And it looks like he's able to trap some of the raiding horse if he gives attack orders now. But he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. He was just giving movement orders.
That's
strange.
Huge miss macro.
96 Wolf Warriors left. They've just gotten slaughtered.
And that is one expensive unit that is just getting chipped away.
And another thing to note is that his army is way too they're not like clustered enough that Ariovistus would actually make a big difference. So I'm not really sure what he's going to do.
Ariovistus is only going to hit these center units.
Yeah, and that's going to end up hitting like the horse runners. Yeah, he'll probably try to reform. I would be very surprised if he doesn't reform.
Yeah. His general is lagging behind, but now he's moving his general back up here. Screening with the Spear Levy. But the Spear Levy, why wasn't the Spear Levy up front to begin with?
Exactly.
I don't really... That cost him...
a lot of units, actually.
Wolf Warriors.
Yeah. And each one of those Wolf Warriors is actually going to count if he wants to have a proper chance in this battle.
Absolutely. Armenian King is just patiently putting his raiding horse up on the flank here. And they could do so much damage when... Yeah, he's keeping his Levy Freeman in the front here. If Ariovistus hits and he just rushes in and starts sniping these important units, it's going to be so difficult. And like if I was the Prussian Prince now, I would have had no idea on how to start engaging this Tylis force. Because
theoretically, the only way he can win is if he can systematically destroy the Levy Freeman first. Once he clears off the Levy Freeman without the rest of the units really doing anything, then that'll be good for him.
The Spear Levy is going to defeat the Levy Freeman.
But he's not going to use them instead. Ooh.
No.
It's a little bit of micro over here. Armenian King, is he going to be able to get some...
Ariovistus is popped. He's going to charge into the Germanic Scout Riders against the Levy Freeman. He doesn't have his charge bonus yet, so I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, because the Levy Freeman...
Is just pulling back.
Yeah, he's...
So that's Ariovistus wasted, basically.
Unless he can charge in, he needs to charge in with his general and kill off that Levy Freeman, and then pull straight through and start attacking some of his Thracian warriors and tie them down.
So Armenian King lost 2 Levy Freemen here. He's going to charge Germanic Scout Riders into Thracian warriors. The Thracian warriors are going to wreck the Germanic Scouts. Already losing a unit of Germanic Scout Riders, getting 15 kills on Levy Freemen.
Thracian warriors over here are going to get slaughtered by the general though, especially with the Ariovistus fast charge.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's really done all that much though.
The Thracian warriors are still doing a lot of damage to Germanic Scout Riders. And look at the general of Prussian Prince, how many men he's lost on that unit.
Yeah, oh my god.
He's lost 16 men on the general's unit, and now he's just engaging piecemeal. This is horrible.
Yeah, this is not going to go well at all. The horse runners, as we expected, have fast charge.
So yeah, sure, good idea to remove the Levy Freeman. But now the raiding horse are coming in, and they're going to start sniping the berserkers of the Prussian Prince.
Yeah.
Look at how many men he's losing. Wow.
This is not going well for Prussian Prince at all. And the Wolf Warrior is without any fast charge or anything. He needs to get like some proper frenzy charge. And this is very smart, I think, from Armenian King. He's using the forest to blunt the charge, the higher charge bonus of these Suebi units.
Now the Thracian warriors are coming in.
Yeah, going to counter charge against these Wolf Warriors.
So quickly.
Wow, and their frenzy has been wasted as well, because I mean they're going to waste their frenzy on some pretty cheap units.
Gallo Thracians moving up just to block, and the Oath Sword aren't even engaged yet.
And there are 4 Oath Sword. You have to 4 Oath Sword.
Now they're coming in to just destroy the Wolf Warriors here. The Berserkers are going berserk. They have 60 men left in the unit, but still against Oath Sword. The general of Prussian Prince down to 35 men.
My god, yeah, this is...
Back, though.
Wolf Warriors here going to destroy those Thracian warriors though. He still has his... does he have any more berserkers? He does have some berserkers on reserve.
They are getting charged by Oath Sword now.
And the raiding horsemen, yeah, they're going to attack the horse. Yeah, they're going to attack the horses.
They're getting into berserkers as well. So GG.
This is not good. Not good at all.
He's going to get rear charged across his entire line here, while he's getting engaged frontally by Celtic warriors. So
it could maybe work in his favor though, because he could get with the whole fear effect coming into play, he could get a chain out of these raiding horsemen, because the berserkers are
The
nearby.
morale of the Oathsworn are in some of the Oathsworn are in orange morale that are fighting the berserkers, and he is able to move around here with Germanic scouts. So now he is actually playing very well here. He's going to be able to rear charge all of these units.
I think that's exactly what he wanted, and that's why he saved them. And you can see so many of them are starting to rout.
Massively, very nicely done now by the Prussian prince. His horse runners actually survived the rear charge.
Don't they have the good spears with them? Oh, he's getting a snipe. He's getting a snipe on the general.
Yeah, he's sniping the general, and the general is up against the berserkers. So,
oh, this is not good.
This is huge. The very depleted raiding horse are charging into.
But the noble rider general for Prussian Prince only has 8 men left, and I think they're just about done. They're done.
The general is dead. Yeah, they have 6 men left, so he can't do anything now.
But that doesn't matter to the berserkers because they're going to go out of control, and I think he still has. Oh, they've lost headhunt. They've lost headhunt. Some of them have their headhunt has been worn off. Yeah, I still think this is going to go in Armenian Kings.
Prince needs to kite like a motherfucker with his horse runners now. Just get his horse runners out, start sniping the general. That is the only chance he has left.
This general is looking so tasty though. He needs to start getting some shots ASAP.
He needs to just put away his horse runners so they can't get tied down. But the general of the Prussian prince is going to go down now. He's up against Oathsworn. So the Oathsworn are holding very strong for the Armenian king. The general of the Prussian prince wavering. He is pulling back his horse runners now, so he might be able to snipe the general. The general is getting rear charged by wolf warriors now, and I still think there are way too many Oathsworn left on the field.
That's the only problem. And the horse runners don't have 10 ammunition. Like if they had extra ammunition, that could have played a big part, but they don't. So I don't think it's going to be enough.
The center is just destroyed for Suebi now. It did look like he could force a chain route at some point.
Yeah. That rear charge by the raiding horsemen on paper was a good move, but I always thought that the berserkers are so close by, and the noble riders, all it takes is one rear charge for them to start a chain route, and it kind of did. Like all of the raiding horse routed, and a lot of those Gallothracians as well.
If the general had died, that could have meant a
Yeah.
chain route. But against 70 morale Oathsworn, the general needs to be dead for that.
If he had used flaming shot, that could have made a big difference, I think. But yeah,
Now
GG.
it's GG. Yeah, GG.
That was a fun game,
So
fun
many
first game though.
Oathsworn left. Yeah, it was awesome. I really liked that game. But so many Oathsworn left here.
A lot of them quite depleted though.
By,
Yeah, perfectly
quite
executed,
depleted
definitely
by-
well executed by
absolutely.
Armenian King.
And the Prussian prince, it looked really bad for him but amazingly he did manage to pull off some good moves with his Germanic scouts there.
Yeah. The Wolf Warrior is actually doing
Spare
pretty.
levy.
Yeah,
The kills on the spare levy, they did better. It's berserkers. But Kimbri bowwomen in this case, they would have dealt with the raiding horse. They could have sniped the general. They could have sniped the Thracian warriors. So
Yeah.
in this instance, Kimbri
would have
bowwomen-
added so much flexibility for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, despite all that, he did manage to pull off. It was really close at one point.
Yeah.